Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in and gently let it out. Allow your body to relax. Let your thoughts grow quiet. Tonight, we journey into a story of peace, of love, and of sacrifice. A story that has been told for generations, softly, gently, across time. This is the story of the crucifixion and death of Jesus Christ. The night was calm, and the air was cool. A gentle breeze moved quietly through the olive trees. The moon shone softly in the sky, lighting the ground with a peaceful glow. Jesus walked slowly into a quiet garden known as Gethsemane. His disciples followed behind him, their steps heavy with tiredness. He turned to them, his voice calm and gentle. "Sit here while I go and pray." They nodded and rested beneath the trees. Jesus moved a little farther until he was alone, and there he knelt down. The world around him was still. The night listened. "Father," he whispered softly, "if it is possible, let this cup pass from me." There was a pause, a deep breath. "But not my will, yours be done." In that quiet moment, he chose peace. He chose love. After some time, he returned to his disciples, but they had fallen asleep. Gently he woke them, and once again he went to pray. The night stretched on, calm yet heavy with meaning. Then suddenly, in the distance, there were lights, flickering torches moving closer. The sound of footsteps, voices growing louder. A crowd approached the garden, and at the front was Judas. He stepped toward Jesus slowly, and with a kiss he betrayed him. The soldiers moved quickly. They took hold of Jesus. The disciples were afraid, confused, overwhelmed, and one by one they ran away into the night. But Jesus remained still. He did not fight. He did not resist. There was a quiet strength in him, a peaceful surrender. He was led away through the dark. The night continued, but everything had changed. He was brought before the leaders, questioned, accused, judged. Voices spoke loudly around him, but Jesus remained calm, his presence steady, peaceful. As morning began to rise, he was taken to the Roman governor, Pontius Pilate. Pilate looked at him carefully. He saw no wrongdoing, no guilt. But outside, a crowd had gathered. Their voices grew louder. "Crucify him!" Again and again they shouted. Pilate hesitated, but the noise, the pressure, it continued to rise. And so he gave the order. The sun was rising. A new day had begun. Jesus was led through the streets, a heavy wooden cross placed upon his shoulders. Step by step, he walked forward. The crowd watched. Some whispered, some cried, some turned away. The weight of the cross was great, and along the way he fell. The ground met him. Dust rose into the air, but slowly he stood again and continued walking, because his journey was not finished. At last They reached a place called Golgotha. The air felt still, the sky above quiet. The soldiers laid the cross upon the ground, and gently, slowly, they placed him upon it. The sound of hammering echoed, sharp and final. Then they lifted the cross, and there he hung, between heaven and earth. Time began to pass slowly. The sun climbed higher, but something began to change. The light faded. Darkness spread across the sky. The air grew heavy, quiet, still. Jesus looked out at the people, at the world, and even in that moment he spoke words of forgiveness. "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Hours passed, slow, gentle, quiet. The world seemed to pause. Then he spoke again. "It is finished." A final breath, and then stillness. The earth trembled, the ground shook beneath everything, and far away in the temple a curtain was torn in two. A soldier stood nearby, watching, and he whispered, "Surely this was the Son of God." Evening began to fall. The light softened. The world grew quiet once more. A man named Joseph came forward. With care and kindness, he took the body of Jesus, wrapped him gently in clean cloth, and placed him in a tomb carved from stone. A large stone was rolled into place, and the entrance was sealed. The day came to an end. Silence returned. Peace settled over the land. And though everything seemed still, there was something more, something quiet, something waiting, a promise that even in darkness light would come again. Now, as you rest, let this story stay gently in your heart, a story of love, a story of peace, a story that reminds us that even in the quietest moments there is hope. Take another slow breath. Let your body relax completely. Let your thoughts drift away. And as you sleep tonight, may you feel calm, may you feel safe, and may peace be with you. Drift gently now into rest, into stillness, into sleep. Moon.